Hey guys, what's going on? It's another idol. We're back inside of Destiny, and today we're going to be taking a look at some more Grimoire tips, and this one is specifically for weapon kills. And typically you have to get around 5,000 weapon kills to max out a Grimoire card in that category. And I'm just working on my Vestian Dynasty kills or sidearm kills right now because I just haven't got them done. So what you want to do is you want to head to the Dark Beyond mission. You want to do it on hard so you get those mages in there. It doesn't really matter, really. It just makes it a little bit easier for them to kill you. And then basically whatever weapon that you need, as long as it's not like a rocket launcher or a sniper, I find that those ones are best to just progressively do throughout the rest of the game. But if it's like a pulse rifle, an auto rifle, or a machine gun, or a sidearm, etc., then come to this mission and you can grind it out. You can typically get around 700 to 800 kills an hour quite easily, so it's quite fast. The only issue that I have, especially when using like special weapons, is the amount of ammo that drops. Typically you don't really get a lot of ammo that drops on this mission. I think they tweaked the drop rates of ammo and engrams once this became like the new loot cave. So I think that's one way that they tried to tackle this farming technique. But you don't just have to limit yourself to this mission to just grind these out. If you want to get them done quickly, then this is probably the way to do it. But if you want to just play the game and get them progressively, then I suggest what you do is you take some time, you run some strikes or story missions, dailies, etc., and you just use the weapons that you need the points in. You're going to rack up those kills eventually anyway. It just might take a little bit longer if you're doing strikes, raids, etc. with those types of weapons that you need that Grimoire in. So that pretty much wraps up this video. It's not that complicated. It's fairly straightforward. You just kill enemies. This is the best way and the quickest way that I've found though to do it. Like I said, this way you can get up to 800 kills an hour depending on what kind of weapon you're using. If you're using a heavy weapon like a machine gun, it's probably going to take you a little bit longer and you're probably going to have to burn through some synths to get it done. But if you're using primary and special, it shouldn't be too bad. Primary especially is really good. From the footage there you can see how much primary ammo drops. Special you may have a tougher time, so if you're running shotguns or sidearms, for example, then you might just want to start incorporating them into your standard run of, or your standard loadout when you're running strikes, raids, or even PvP, because PvP kills count as well. So that's all the tips I have for you today, guys, regarding that. It's a short video because, like I said earlier, it's pretty self-explanatory. There's not much else I can tell you guys. This by far is the quickest way I've found to do it. This is the Dark Below mission on the moon. I'm doing it on level 9 because there's some mages here as well, and they drop some glimmer, well, items that you can trade in for glimmer. So that's all from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time back inside of Destiny.